Hey guys, SeanB. Today we have a new update notice from ComTours, and it is actually kind of interesting and it pissed me off a little bit. So I want to go through it with you guys. So today we have the version 8.0.9 update notice. First, we have the Dimension Home monthly mission. So it was supposed to come out with the new Dimension thing update, but it didn't come out. So they're going to put it in this update and they'll give you free 200 points in the mission thing. So you can get to the end easier because we only have half the month left and we have already used up all our dimension energy to two-way all the new unit and farm the new raid. So we have no more energy to use it for the mission. But hey, they give you 200 bonus points. Like it should be 250, right? Because we have half the month left. So at least give us half the point. Should be 250. I don't know. But they give you 200 points beforehand. And hopefully we're gonna get something cool from this dimension mission, like the rune that you're supposed to get every single month, and then some grinds and some extra cool stuff. So save your energy for the mission. Don't use your energy right now. I have zero energy. I too ate like 4 different units. I have no more energy, man. So the way to clear the mission is by just using the dimension energy in different content like the dimension dungeon, the two-way dungeon, the raid, and all the good stuff. And you are going to get craft material, a rune box. Select one of the 5 6-star ancient legend runes. So this will replace the usual dimension predator boss. I kind of like that content though because it is a sort of early game friendly content because all the stat in that dungeon is boosted, so anyone can kind of do it with good choice of unit. So it tests your ability to learn the team composition. But to be honest, you just look up on YouTube or you look at the best team that people use and just replicate that. But still, it is something that, hey, your runes don't matter. Use your brain, and that's all you kind of need. And I wish we have some sort of RTA content that is similar to that. I guess we have like the support monster. So in like Fighter 3, it is the battle of the support monster. So it's kind of interesting, but we don't have that anymore, so it doesn't matter. We also have gem and grind, we have reamp, all that good stuff. So actually more stuff compared to before, but a bit harder to get because you have to farm the dungeon, like not just do one boss and then that's pretty much it. Next up, we have ranking menu for the 2A dungeon. We have improvement to dimension raid. You can now set attack order for phase 1 and 3 with the boss appear during auto battle. Thank you so much because it is actually an auto farm dungeon. But I don't know why dungeon leader skill doesn't work for dimension raid. I think in the past it does. Like in the two-way dungeon, I can use the dungeon leader skill, but I think in this content you cannot use that. So maybe they should address that, or maybe it's intended for you to not use any dungeon leader skill, which is kind of strange. I'm not sure if I'm the only person in that camp right there. Next, we have the Abyssal Spiritual Realm. Can't wait to farm some Seal Rune because I don't want to be farming B10 for Seal Rune. So hopefully we're going to be start farming some Seal Rune as well. So the boss, let's see what is the improvement for the Abyssal floor. The boss will resist harmful effect and store 1 magic power in the crystal orb whenever the boss or crystal receive non-critical hit. In addition, store 1 magic power in the crystal orb whenever the boss and crystal attack with a critical hit. I think with the normal speed team where you buff crit rate and then you defense break and then you do damage on the boss, I think that's gonna do the same thing. But then the boss will store more magic power when they attack you as well, which means the boss will hurt a bit more. You probably can't clear that fast anymore, so maybe you might need a healer because when the boss start attacking you with Oblivion and other debuff, it can be quite challenging. So maybe we might need to put in a healer. That's pretty much it. Kairos Dungeon Improvement. The Abyssal Floor Balance Adjustment. Okay, difficulty lower. The boss attack is lower, the boss HP has decreased greatly, and this defense has increased slightly to compensate for the huge HP decrease. This will definitely affect max HP scaling monster. I'm not sure if our current speed team will work as well because maybe the debuff scaling monster will be good again. Not too sure. The mid boss and normal monster HP has decreased greatly. Oh, which means you can clear the trash wave with the Teshar even easier now. The defense of normal monster, excluding the mid boss and water golem, has increased slightly. So everything lose a lot of HP, and the boss attack power is less as well, so you won't die too easily. They also lower the Dragon Abyss boss HP and normal monster HP as well. The Necro Abyssal Floor difficulty is also lower, okay? Boss HP decrease, boss attack power and defense have decreased, and mid boss HP and attack power have decreased. So everything is lower because it is way too hard for a casual player to try to farm Abyss. So they realize that, hey, nobody want to farm this fucking shit. So can we make it easier, guys? All right. So it's probably gonna be easier. So we have to make new guide video for these once again. The drop info UI of the Karas dungeon has been improved. Okay. Next up, we have Rift Raid balance adjustment. The boss defense has decreased in all level of R5. R5 right now is arguably one of the worst content to farm because you get so many junk, including mana and the grinds that you gave no shit about. They're making R5 a bit easier to farm, so that's gonna help new player. But for the end game player who can farm this already, it is still pretty bad though. So that's kind of sad. But the thing that pissed me off the most is they are nerfing the Deborah, the Dark Blacksmith. They're buffing Deborah passive against normal enemy, but they're nerfing Deborah passive against boss. So if you're using Deborah to cleave in your arena, it's actually better. But if you're using Deborah to farm, then in the boss stage, you'll be doing less damage, which make no sense to me. Like, why do you have to do this? Why? Like, let the people who have Deborah enjoy Deborah and then buff something else that is like a weaker version of Deborah, so the rest of the world can kind of use the same mechanic to farm as well, because now we are divided between the guy who have Deborah and the guys who don't have Deborah. The guys who have Deborah, he can farm everything 20% faster in almost every single content. It's like fighting a guy with Ragdoll, Wedget, Laura, and RTA. That person have the best LD5. He's lucky. He beat my ass. I can't do anything about it. But I don't care. Like, just let them do their thing. Why do you have to do this? It makes no sense to me. This is the weirdest move ever. It only pisses off the people who have Deborah, and it doesn't do anything for the people who don't have Deborah. So it makes no sense to nerf this unit in the boss stage of all the dungeon. And they buffed it in like normal PvP. But then if you have this unit, you are already doing a dumb amount of damage. Like, it doesn't matter if you're doing 5% more, to be honest. So I don't know. This is kind of weird. I don't even have Deborah, and it's kind of weird. While considering lowering the difficulty of the Abyssal boss, the efficiency of Darkroom Blacksmith has come to our attention, considering how highly valuable and widely used this unit is in Karas Dungeon. We thought lowering the dungeon difficulty could result in a larger disparity between monster teams that include this unit and those that don't. But it the disparity is already there, and it's like huge, okay? Why? Like, it makes no difference. It's crazy. Then they might as well nerf Light Dragon, because that guy has perfect AI and big ass AoE damage in a lot of different dungeons. Might as well nerf Light Demon, because also insane in dungeon in the same sort of AoE damage, boosting damage kind of feel. Might as well nerf Tasha, one of the best giant. No, don't nerf Tasha. What the fuck? Next we have Mana Stone improvement. For Karas Dungeon, the amount of Mana Stone acquired as battle reward has been increased by 20%. Thank you. I am poor as hell. More Mana Stone will be given when selling Power Runes. Oh, interesting. So when you plus your rune to 6 and sell it, you get 3k mana return. If you go to plus 12, you get 36,000. Plus 15, I don't know why you're selling plus 15 rune. It shouldn't be plus 15 in the first place. You get 100,000 mana. Maybe for the all runes, you want to clear it out, you get 100,000 mana. But most of the time, you're probably going to get 3,000 mana for plus 6 and 36,000 mana for plus 12. Not bad. Mana Stone product improvement. If you spend 1,000 crystal for 2 million mana, you get now 4 million mana. Don't ever buy this. Don't ever buy this. Only people who buy these are the people who don't farm, and they ask a random person to summon for them, and they realize that, oh, I don't farm, so I don't have mana. So I have to buy some mana. That's the only time where I see people buy mana. Don't buy the mana. Farm the goddamn runes, okay? The amount of mana, stone, and energy has been increased for the different mana pack. Wow. Don't buy mana pack, okay? Buy the scroll pack or energy pack, whatever. Don't buy mana pack. 20 million mana for 99.99. Oh, wow. That's not too. Nah, don't buy mana pack, okay? The amount of mana, stone, and energy in mana pack have been... Okay, buddy. Stop trying to sell me mana with real money, okay? I can farm that. The battle loading screen has been changed to SWC 2023 Tournament Illustration. Game Security Enhancement Update. Whoa, so vague. Not sure what that is. The summer season theme has been removed from Arena and Warena. we're going to fall and winter very, very soon. You can now share the Rift Raid Party Recruiting and World Arena Goodwill Contest message on chat directly without typing the message. Okay. Anyway, guys, that was the update. Random ass Deborah nerfed. I don't know why. Didn't make any sense whatsoever. And we get some of the new content to farm. Can't wait to farm new Seal Rune, I guess. And can't wait to get more mana from farming. And hopefully the dungeon is going to be easier. I'll be making guide for the new dungeon once it gets easier for you guys. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.